How's it going, guys? I hope you all had an excellent week. This is going to be my last video of 2022. I hope you've all had an excellent year, and I wish you nothing but the best going into 2023. Now, with the potential recession looming on the horizon, today's video is going to be talking about 3 recession-proof stocks that I just love. Now, if I was given the option to only pick 3 stocks to have in my portfolio for the next 50-60 years, these would be the 3 stocks that I would choose, and I would pass these down to future generations because they are still most likely going to be around 100 years from now. So with that being said, let's jump into the video. Let's look at these 3 stocks that I've chosen, and I'm going to tell you just why I love them so much. So thanks, let's check it out. Alright guys, first company is Coca-Cola. I absolutely love this company. I love their products, and people continue to buy Coca-Cola beverages during a recession. And whenever I go to a restaurant and I ask the waiter or waitress for a Coke, and their response to me is Pepsi okay? My response to that is, well, when I pay my check, is Monopoly money okay? And I usually get a couple of chuckles, and then I just ask for a water. Coke and Pepsi are not the same. Coca-Cola, in my opinion, is the best beverage ever created. And I still remember the first time my son tried Coca-Cola. It was like the most amazing thing in his life. That first experience, Coca-Cola is the best. It's not going anywhere. I love this company. I love this stock. And just look, over this last year, with everything just getting decimated in the stock market, down 50, 60, 70%, what has Coca-Cola done? Coca-Cola has kept quiet, it's kept tracking, and it's up 8.8% over the last year. You can't argue that this is a great company. They provide a dividend of 2.75%. If we take a quick look at their financials here, revenue's up 10% over the last year, net income's up 14%. So the company is earning money, and this company is one that I believe is going to be sticking around when my son is 60 years old and I've long gone. All right. So I love this company. They are getting into a lot of using renewable products now, going away from plastic and finding more ways to be more environmentally friendly. So this is something that they are continuing to work on, and that they're going to continue to improve over time. So that is my first company, Coca-Cola. If I had to pick one, this would be in my portfolio. Right. The next company that I love, and something that people still need to have during a recession, is electric companies, right? Electricity. People still need to have the lights on. People still need to stay warm or cool, and they are therefore going to continue paying their electric bill, just like their rent and food and everything else. So this company, NextEra Energy, I have a connection to this company because I spent so many years in Florida, and these guys are the owner of FPL, with Florida Power and Lights. This company is the world's largest producer of energy from solar and wind power. They have, I don't know how many millions of customers. I think it'll say it in here. They've got like 15,000 employees. They've got 5 million customer accounts, estimated 10 million people. So this company is huge. This company is growing. This company is making a lot of investments, and you will actually see that in their financials coming down here, that their net income has increased ridiculously 280% over the last year. But if you look at cash from investing has gone down 23%. This company is acquiring a lot of other companies. They're investing in renewable energy. They are progressing in that area as well. And this is just, if you go to Florida, I don't know if you've been to Florida, but Florida is like 98% of the year is summer in Florida, so ACs are pumping. Like my mom and dad's place, I don't know, the electric bill's like in the 300-400 range every month because that AC is constantly pumping. So this company is providing power to them, and they will provide power to a lot of people. They're also working on improving infrastructure for when hurricanes come, so that way they can get a lot less downtime during those storms and provide more continued power to their customers. So, and if we look at the last 5 years, this company has grown immensely over the last 5 years, up 121%. So ticker symbol NEE, owner of FPL. During a recession, people are going to be sipping Coca-Cola products in their homes with the AC running. Okay, I love it. I love it. So these two are my first two. Now the next company that I want to pick, that I will add to my portfolio, Berkshire Hathaway. If you guys don't know what Berkshire Hathaway is, the owner behind Berkshire Hathaway, the founder, is the great Warren Buffett, arguably one of the greatest investors of all time. This man is a genius, and he found this company, and how this company works. And I found this in my research. I know that they own a lot of companies, but I know that they invest in a lot of companies, but I wasn't aware of just the amount of companies that they're actually complete owners of. So if we take a look at how they get their revenues, they get their revenues through insurance. So their source of capital, the money coming into this company, besides dividends and the increase in the stocks of companies they own, the main source of capital is insurance. And if you think about insurance, this is something else that people are still going to be paying during a recession. This is something that people will continue to have, even though I sometimes will argue that insurance is a bit of a scam in certain situations where you feel like you're not getting any money back if you don't use them. But people need insurance, whether it's car insurance, medical insurance, life insurance. And Berkshire Hathaway has a huge list of insurance companies. I mean, they own Geico. Geico is like one of the largest insurance companies. This company that they have right here, Berkshire Hathaway Guard Insurance, that provides insurance coverage to 250,000 businesses. All right, so I think 250,000 businesses paying for insurance coverage every month for who knows how many employees that they have. So this is a huge way of them getting that income. And then what do they do with that income? So they got all these insurance companies, right? Life insurance, underwriter agency, liability insurance companies, massive. They take the money from these insurance companies and then they invest them in companies like Apple. Where is it? Where's the list? They got companies like Apple, companies like CocaCola. I think it's down here where their list is. List of assets. Here we go. Okay, so this one right here, the top one, these are the companies that they actually own. As you can see, the ownership percentage. Okay, I mean, they got railways. They earn money from railroads and logistics. Insurance, as I said, like food and beverage stuff, clothing stuff. Like these are things that people continue to use, like railway revenue. Products still need to be moved throughout the country, so they're getting revenue from that. They're getting revenue from all these companies right here. And then they invest into companies like these, AbbVie, American Express. They're 19% owners of American Express. So people using their credit cards, I'm just trying to wrap my head around this. 18% of American Express, you swipe your credit card, that vendor is paying a percentage. So for every single swipe of the American Express credit card, they're essentially getting an 19% cut of that fee, So, I mean, Apple, they own like almost 1 billion shares of Apple. Bank of America, so they have 1 billion shares in the Bank of America, 11% ownership in Bank of America. Bank of New York, Chevron, is Coca-Cola again, Johnson and Johnson, so your daily products that everyone uses, shampoos, toothpastes, Kraft Heinz, your Heinz ketchup that will be found in like 98% of fridges across the country. These guys are, look, MasterCard, freaking A, man, like they're everywhere. Mondelez International, this is a huge company that provides snacks like all over the world. Procter & Gamble, it's another big one. Verizon, Visa, so they're in all three major credit cards, banks, energy companies, so they take the money from insurance, buy into these huge companies, and they just continue growing. If you wanted to purchase one Berkshire Hathaway share of the A shares, so these are like the primary shares, it's going to cost you $468,000 to purchase one share of this company. Okay, now for the plebs, for everyone that cannot afford $468,000 to buy a share, you're going to be buying the Class B shares, okay, which is at $309, which also, I mean, over the last several years, has continued to go up. Over the last 5 years, up 53%. So Berkshire Hathaway, huge company. That would be my third company that I would add. So ticker symbol BRK, Berkshire Hathaway. So Coca-Cola, NextEra Energy, and BRK. People are going to be sipping Coca-Cola beverages in their living rooms, in the AC, with their cars parked outside that are insured, with their medical insurance, so coverage all around, life insurance through their companies. Having those three, I believe you have a solid portfolio going into the recession. Now, I am by no means a certified financial advisor. This is my opinion. This is where I feel comfortable putting my money. I recommend that you guys always do your research before you make investments. But these are my 3 power star picks that are recession proof. No doubt about it. All right, guys. So that has been today's video. I hope you got value out of it. Thanks for staying to the end. If you did stay to the end, I appreciate it. Happy New Year to you all. Remember to look after each other. Keep your head in the game. And I will catch you guys on the next video. Take care. Cheers.